When police arrived at the scene, the snow was still falling, quiet, gentle, and pure. But in the middle of that silent white field stood a snowman, smiling. Beneath its base, detectives found what nobody expected: a man frozen to death with a notebook clutched in his hand. And in that notebook, the final words read, "They know I saw everything." This is the story of a man who tried to expose the truth, but the truth buried him first. If you stay through this story, you'll uncover how one overlooked clue in a snowstorm revealed a decade of lies, a secret government cover-up, and how a simple snowman became the key to unraveling it all. December 14th, 2019, the small mountain town of Red Hollow, Montana woke to a blizzard. Schools were closed, roads impassable. The only thing visible through the white haze was a single house at the edge of town, the home of Edward Kane, a 54-year-old retired meteorologist known for his eccentric habits. When Edward didn't answer calls for 2 days, a neighbor hiked through the snow to check on him. What she found looked almost festive: a perfectly built snowman in Edward's front yard, wearing a scarf and hat. But there was something odd. Edward's glasses rested on his face. Hours later, deputies dug beneath the snowman and found Edward's body frozen solid. At first, police said it was an accident, a man caught in the snow, disoriented and frozen. But that theory fell apart when the autopsy revealed Edward hadn't died of cold, but from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull. Edward Kane wasn't just a weather hobbyist. He'd once worked for a federal environmental agency, specializing in atmospheric monitoring. According to friends, Edward had been growing paranoid in the weeks before his death, talking about patterns in the snow, strange chemical residues, and a cover-up hiding in plain sight. He'd told a former colleague, "If anything happens to me, look in the snow." Detectives searched his home. They found maps, data sheets, and strange Polaroids, photos of the forest taken at night, with faint glows in the sky. They also found a letter Edward had written but never sent, addressed to a journalist in Seattle. The letter claimed that a nearby government weather facility was not studying the weather, but testing something far more dangerous: climate manipulation through aerosol chemicals. But here's the twist. The letter was dated 2 years before Edward's death. Detective Lena Harrow, a meticulous and quiet investigator, refused to accept the easy story. She retraced Edward's final days and noticed something strange. Every photo Edward took before he died showed the same snowman in the background, slightly moved each day. At first, it looked like coincidence, until one photo, taken on December 12th, showed footprints circling the snowman that weren't Edward's. Whoever built it had come back more than once. Police matched those prints to military-grade boots, the kind issued to personnel from a decommissioned weather facility 15 miles north of Red Hollow. When investigators tried to access the facility records, they were told they'd been sealed. Weeks later, snow thawed around Edward's house, revealing something underneath the snowman's base: a metallic box. Inside were torn notebook pages wrapped in plastic. Those notes described a night Edward had followed strange aircraft flying low through the mountains, releasing what he called particulate clouds. He'd also written names, one of which matched a man found dead 3 years earlier, officially ruled a suicide. It was all circumstantial, until Edward's notebook mentioned a recording, a voice memo. Police later found his digital recorder frozen solid in the snow. When forensic techs recovered it, the last audio file chilled them to the bone. "They're watching me. I saw the trucks again. They think I don't know, but I do. The snowman sees them too." Then a loud crash. Silence. Locals began reporting strange lights again. Weeks after Edward's death, a snowplow driver claimed to see 2 men digging at Edward's property late at night. wearing parkas with government insignia. When confronted, they left, leaving behind tire tracks that led straight toward the abandoned weather facility. Detective Harrow got a warrant to search it. Inside, she found rows of covered machinery, empty chemical drums, and one chilling object: a snowman figurine placed on a control desk with a tag that read Kane. It was clear someone wanted to send a message. The case remains unsolved. Official reports still list Edward Kane's death as accidental exposure. The facility was demolished a year later and all records classified. But each winter, locals swear they see a snowman appear overnight where his house once stood, always facing the same direction, always missing its right eye, the side of Edward's fatal injury. And sometimes, they say, when the wind is right, they can hear a faint whisper through the snow. The snow remembers. So what do you think? Was Edward Kane just another paranoid conspiracy theorist who met an unfortunate end? Or did he uncover something so dangerous that they silenced him forever?